Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So let's get this show on the road. I definitely did not forget. Like, I went through the muscle memory of uploading a video today, but that video was not World of Horror. And so we're just kind of in this awkward predicament where it's like, we'll do a little Mimi medical history timeline A, because we don't do enough timeline A around these parts, and we'll do a little medical history timeline A Ygogdumb, okay? Now listen, I'm on a quest, a righteous quest to figure out, like, comfortable gloves to wear that aren't made of scary chemicals that are gonna kill me, because, listen, I watched the Strength, Second Enemy, Virtual Reality, Takashi, and then Second Mystery. So, remember your seconds. The only strength check the only check that we have is the strength check, which shouldn't be too hard, because we just gotta put 2 points into it. It's 2 level ups. It's not like a hugely big deal. But, you know, the other day, and by the other day, I mean, give me one moment. I know we're kind of, like, time restricted, but give me one moment. By the other day, I mean... Nope. Don't you dare. Don't you sneak into the video, you're not paying me. 1 second of John Oliver. That's my soundboard. I'm not gonna edit that out, I don't have time. Like 3 weeks ago, I watched the PFAS video about how, like, you're being slowly poisoned by your everyday household things, and it's like, oh, that's slightly worrying. And so I'm like, because I was looking at gloves that were made out of nylon, but now I'm like, you know, why not just gloves that aren't made out of nylon? You know, why not just leather gloves? Like, you don't hear anybody talking about how, like, oh, if you wear leather, you're gonna keel over and die. And then, you know, like, you're getting a bonus ending in Faith. You know, you are being, like, your dead body's being tanned to be the next leather or whatever, right? So, that got a little bit weird. If you watch the Faith video, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's like, maybe not nylon, maybe just leather. Or maybe, like, something else. Like, I was thinking rubber gloves, but the problem that I have with rubber gloves, and I'll explain why I'm trying to get gloves in a minute, but the problem that I have with rubber gloves is that they're kind of like, they're a little too stretchy, and they're a little bit too... They're not as dexterous, I suppose you could say, that I would want, right? Like, I want gloves that are basically like, oh boy, Mimi, but with even less reason. Or I suppose you could say Mimi, but being honest. Oh no. So we're gonna try to buy the compass, but we're gonna try to buy the compass when Ygogdumb is like, no, you can't go over there, because I think the EXP will be nice, but Ygogdumb will be blocking us in a second, right? Like, he's gonna be pretty, he's gonna be like, no, you can't do that. See? Right there. No, you can't do that. So we're gonna go buy the compass, be an average, wayfinding enjoyer. And, yeah, so basically, the gloves, right? The gloves. I'm trying to get... Do I really want to take -5? We take -3 reason if we move towards the pyramid. I don't really remember what Check the Icy Coast does. I mean, -5 Doom would be pretty sick, right? We go down to 8 stamina and 4 strength. Like, you have to kind of think to yourself, are we gonna pass a strength check in the forest? And the answer is probably not, so let's just do it, dude. -5% Doom, let's go. Oh, wait, we're not even in there yet, so we could just take a trip on down to the the ye old hospital over here, and we're kind of breaking even, which is a little bit weird. What do we want to get rid of, actually? Oh, yo, Frostbite's minor. Let's go. We can bandage that. You love to see it. All right. We're just grabbing the painkillers, so we didn't even have to break even there. We could have just went on with -2. Screw it. We'll make Yagathag mad. If -11 Doom wasn't good enough, I don't know what is. Now it's -6% Doom, but that works too. Don't worry about it too much. But so anyways, the reason why I want to get gloves is because I would like to branch out and try a new video type, a painting Warhammer thing. Now, I'm not good at painting, right? I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm quite bad at it, but I think it would be fun to share my hobby with you all. And I think it would just be interesting content in general. You know, just painting up a little Grey Knight or two. You know, nothing too crazy. But, I want to be able to not appear on camera as much as possible. I don't like being on camera. I don't like photos. I don't like videos. I try to avoid being on camera as much as possible. And so, yeah, we'll take 2% Doom here. It's not like he's gonna burn us immediately. Did you see what that woman was wearing? No! What woman? We're in the middle of the forest. What the hell are you talking about, Jesse? But yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. And so gloves, they're just like there, you know, to obscure my arms and hands would be pretty nice. But the thing is, you've got to get really long gloves. Because, you know, with painting or building models, you gotta schmoove a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Probably not. 90% chance? 90% chance? And then what do? We just do two 90% chances, right? No, actually? Because the most that we can do is an 80, 80. Actually, no, we could actually do a 90, 80. And I mean, that's good enough. Like two 90% chances and one 80% chance, that's not that bad. Tiny cuts is... I mean, you hate to see it, but at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. And when you're killing an enemy with exactly the right amount of damage, it doesn't matter which one you boost and which one you, like... It doesn't matter if the strong attack's 90 and the weak attack is 80 or vice versa, because you're killing him just... Can we not? Like, can you just cease, please? Like, thank you, Father Yasugi, I'll take it. Maybe we should have taken the Doom. This is insane to me, by the way. Like, I want to point out that we started this with -11% Doom, and it has just been crawling up there. So we would be at 35% Doom if we didn't get all those Doom reductions at the beginning of the game. So Tataru was the first enemy that we fought, okay? So we need to remember the next enemy that we fight, and then we need to remember the next mystery that we click on. So obviously I'm going to take First Aid. First Aid is really good. And I mean, I want to take Strength, I do. And I will. I think I will take Strength, but I mean, Knowledge is really good here. Like, just anything that makes the scalpel faster, but this makes our blocking faster, and there's quite a lot of strength checks that we want to pass, so... It is what it is. Now, we got contaminated water, so, you know, there's nothing that we can really do about that, okay? Like, we're just kind of vibing. And so we'll probably do... I mean, we're on timeline A, so we can do abnormal arms right now. That's completely fine. And we kind of want to vibe. And we do have the compass, like, in case of emergencies, we can, okay, we'll investigate the hospital then, because there's not really another good action that we can take here. -2 Doom, -2 Reason? I'm okay with that, actually. Especially because we do have First Aid. Now, this is... I don't like this at all, okay? Because either we go down to, like... I mean, we're doomed, right? So, I mean, we might as well just... Like, I think that was the correct play. I'm not entirely happy with the idea. Like, it's a good event, but Mimi, who happens to also be traumatized, who also happens to be Mimi, who has 5 reason, like, I can't opt into that in, like, good, we're gonna win faith, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, assuming the worst, that's absolutely terrifying. I cannot believe you've done this, Ygogdumb. You've betrayed me, such. The apartments is, like, safe. But what do we want to do here? Like, we could try to get some money, perhaps? You wanna go get some, funds? Paranoia? So we're rocking the paranoia and redacted combo, which is really bad. Because it means that, like, we can't really, like, we're in a bad spot regardless. I mean, we gotta calm her down, brother. Like, that, I mean, I have to roll for that. Now, I mean, we might as well go and, I mean, this is just going so horribly wrong. It couldn't possibly get worse, but, oh, it probably will. We are gonna get the tiny key, which, I mean, like... Alright, the tiny key is a thing that exists. I mean, what do we do here? Like, we don't really have any good actions to take. Do we have fetid fumes? I mean, I guess we could rest. I'm not entirely happy with that, but... You know, it's like, I'm just trying to think, like, what on earth could we do that's worth it? Okay, so Gigolo. Gigolo it is. Now, of course, if we can kill Gigolo in 2 turns, it's not that bad. But I think I would still like to block and then see what we can do. Take him down to 15, that sounds pretty good. I mean, my mistake, like, thinking that I could land a 75% chance. So we go down to 5, and potentially we get injured, because every time we get hit, it's a potential injury, and every time we get hit from reason, it's a potential stamina damage, and every time we get hit by stamina, it's a potential reason damage. And all damage can potentially double up, which is, absolutely horrifying, and I'm not here for it. I think we throw the empty bottle. Because, yeah, I think we throw the empty bottle. I hope it does 3. That's good enough. I mean, really what we want to do is, like... 85, yeah? Thank God for that. Alright, so see, that's... This is workable. 42% Doom. Do we go up to 45% Doom to put ourselves in a good spot? I think we do. Like, I'm not entirely happy with it, and we risk Ygogdumb getting furious, but I think that's okay. Our dexterity is terrible, so we're basically damning ourselves to an injury. And we have a lot of injuries already, so I guess we will just take the -2 reason. Because, I mean, we have a way to regenerate reason, so it's not the end of the world. It's still a little bit of a bummer. So fetid fumes basically means, like, we're in trouble. Give me the occult store, because I don't know if we have Akamanto or not. I wasn't really paying attention. So Gigolo and apartments. Perverted centipede, whatever that mystery is called. Anatomy class, I mean, it's just... It's good. Like, it's really good. We'll take a point of knowledge here. We need our combat to be better. And the scalpel... I mean, the scalpel... The thing about... The thing that makes Mimi a good character is she starts with a weapon you can win with. Like, 4 damage, 80 speed is fantastic, and it's just gonna get better as the game goes on. So we do have, we do not have Akamanto, so I'm glad that we got the occult store. I think if you don't have Akamanto, the occult store is, like, the easiest lock-in of my life, because you can basically buy Akamanto's mask, which is minus 10%, minus 10% Doom, or minus 10 Doom, you should say. Like, it says 46%, but it's really just 46, you know? You minus it by 10, and it goes down to 36, you know? It's a thing. So I think, like... the hardest mystery, like, we're on Timeline A, so we can do Sorrowful Saga of Sailors as well. Like, we don't have to worry about that too much. We don't have to discard 2 items. And we don't really have to worry about, like... We're gonna do Curious Case of a Contagious Coma because this mystery can be kind of rough, and you take -3 reason at the end of it, so while we're relatively healthy, you want to just kind of get out there. And, I mean, this is unfortunate. Like, I mean, this is just a bad choice, no matter what we do. Now, Ramen is a short mystery, and then the other one, Sailors, is also a short mystery. And I like where our health is at now, so I think we're gonna do this. Like, you're gonna hate me here, but we're gonna do this, and then we're immediately gonna do this. I think that's a much better... Now, I mean, this is just, like... bad, because we you know what, is this the YOLO occult store? Because if the forbidden idol's there, then we just sell the compass. But it's like 4% doom to dodge Yagathag being furious. Like, it's a good chance to do it, but let's just make Yagathag furious. That's okay. If you wanted to make Yagathag more dangerous, if you disobey him and go to one of those locations, he should up the threat level. Actually don't do that, because that would be cruel and unusual punishment. So here's the thing, we lose 2 stamina, and that's it. That's literally it. That's just the thing. And unfortunately, like, I'm still under the belief you should be able to get a 100 speed bracer impact at 8 strength. Like, 9 strength for half of your time is pretty brutal. So I mean, basically, do we want to take 2 stamina damage? We will. Okay, we will take 2 stamina damage, and I'll basically explain why, alright? Wait, we have to do both of those, please. Ignore whatever I was thinking of doing. I was like, ooh, maybe we could scavenge for a weapon, blah, blah, blah. Because we have the tree, right? Like, Yagathag's telling us don't go to the hospital, so we're just gonna get stamina. Like, this is a nightmare, alright? Like, I'm not even gonna... Like, this is not cool. Yagathag's being a dick, okay? Like, this is the only thing that we can say here, is Yagathag's being incredibly rude. So, I mean, we're just gonna make him furious again, because, like, we need to progress, but he's not working with us here. And, I mean, that's why he didn't want us to go there. Mimi, don't go in there, they're having art class, you're gonna interrupt art class, Mimi, don't do it. Yeah, I mean, he warned you. I mean, this is, like, you do love... the random Yagathag events. Like, you do love them. I mean, do you want to go to the village, which is a low threat level, to get an item you're probably not going to use? Like, I mean, is it, like, we go up to 1% doom, or we go up to 3% doom? It's like, what do you want from me? Or 2 to 3% doom? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's hard. Like, it just stacks, brother. It just stacks. Let's go to the monument, man. Alright, so this is technically a very dangerous situation. I mean, it's not. We can live if it's a reason cadaver. But I would like if the game didn't make me have to do that. Okay, that's fine. You have to find a way to sneak through. If only we had 1 stamina, or a way of gaining 1 stamina, that'd be fantastic. But we could definitely, like, if it's a stamina cadaver, we're dead. What stamina cadavers are there? There's the sun, the heat wave, that thing, and then there are choices in events. So let's just not choose to die. Aw, crap. We have to do this. Like, it's guaranteed damage, but it's the only way that we're guaranteed to live. And I mean, here's the thing, we eat it here pretty badly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did we not oh no, we didn't stabilize. That's not good. Actually, I think we're dead. Oh no. I mean, listen, that's gonna have to be the run. I apologize for that. I was kinda expecting us to level up there. That's what we get for not getting the compass super early and trying to maximize the Yagathag value. That's pretty disappointing, actually. That's, yeah, that's not good. Like, we literally lost the game for the sole purpose. I know we could have sacrificed dog to go to 0 reason. It doesn't matter. We still would have died. We're on sudden death. We literally lost the game because we didn't buy the compass immediately. Like, that just shows you how much of a difference it can make. Right? Like, there were 2 reasons we lost the game. 1, we didn't go to the village twice to do the side quest, and 2, because we didn't buy the compass early. So I still think that my decision was correct in, like, here's the thing. We made 2 plays that in a vacuum were good, but in the long term were bad, right? So we either buy the compass immediately at some doom loss, or our doom gets hurt, or we go into the village and invite more RNG into our lives. And I think that in hindsight, the best thing that we could have done is just buy the compass immediately. There's no need to get fancy with it. Just get the compass as soon as possible and then, like, live your life, brother or sister. And other than that, it's like, yeah, that was the problem, right? Like, that was the issue that we had. Because if we just made that small correction and we got the compass immediately, then we would have leveled up there and then survived. And then probably would have gone on to win the run, because those other 2 mysteries that were left were, like, you know, really easy. So you don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. Sorry for, like, the terrible dub. Like, I mean, another thing is don't... Another decision that we made to lose the run was Mimi, picking Mimi. Because of her negative reason modifiers, but we got destroyed, like, early game with all the curses and stuff. It was curses and injuries. It was pretty bad, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You can't win them all. I think we navigated it decently well. It's just we made 2 decisions that kind of screwed us over in the long term. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.